guys, how y'all doing? Thank y'all for joining. Thank y'all for joining. We are back for our midday pop in. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I needed to change something right quick. Give me 1 second. Ooh. Give me 1 second. I'm still here, guys. I'm still here. We are still here. Thank y'all for joining. We're here. We're here. All right. All right. Boom. There we go. All right. So we're here. Thank y'all for joining for our midday pop in. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Y'all, hold on. I'm so damn tired already. Jesus. I'm so damn tired, y'all. Today has been a day. Mondays are hell for me. Oh my God. Oh my God, but I'm here. All right. So everything said in the video is alleged, in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. Thank y'all for coming back. Yes, y'all say back again. Yes, I got to do my midday pop in, and then I got to hit y'all with another one. So thank y'all for all being here. I see Sweet Essence. Thanks for being here. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. We don't have a lot of topics, but we're going to go ahead and get into the few that we have. All right. So let's go ahead and share. All right, so Michael Blackson and Radah, who will be on Love and Hip Hop Miami this season, and I will not be watching. Radah responds to Michael Blackson, calling his apology pathetic. He's apologizing to her because she's just finding out that very shortly after she had her first child by him, which would have been his first child as well. Michael Blackson also got another girl pregnant, you guys, and a couple months after Radah, which is his longtime girlfriend, it's on my screen here, had her baby, at which Michael Blackson was not even in the hospital when it was born because he went out to go get some damn coffee outside the hospital, and by the time he came back, she had already delivered the baby. But as soon as she had her baby, a couple months or so after, then this other girl who he impregnated, who Radah didn't even know about, also had a baby. So he's apologizing to her, but she's not taking his apology. I wouldn't either, because that's some disrespectful shit. But let's get into it. Radah responds to Michael Blackson's calling his apology pathetic and says that she takes accountability for staying in a circus too long. Y'all know that their relationship is he sees other people and she just kind of deal with it. She just kind of take it. He doesn't want to be married. He's told her that, but throughout the relationship, he's been seeing other women. And she stayed and she's cried and she go back to him and she allows that. He said he didn't want to live with her because he wants to be able to, have his life to do what he wants to do, come and go. If he want to invite somebody over, then he does. So she's just been dealing with this. But then to find out that he had another child a couple months after she had her child with him, then I guess she feels like that's enough. So let's get into what was said. All right. So as you guys can see here, Miss Radah Darling, that's who she goes by on Instagram. She said, I don't normally respond, but let's just agree that was the most pathetic post or apology ever. She says, I'm walking in peace, guided by God's grace. My energy belongs to my 4-month-old son, not the negativity. People will always tell me that they are embarrassed for me or it's getting embarrassing at this point. But for me, when love runs that deep, she said, you don't stop seeing the man and start seeing the boy who just wanted to be loved. And that's what breaks you. She says, I didn't just love, I understood the pain, the innocence, and the child in him. She said that with that said, I take full accountability for staying in this circus too long. His type was never me because I'm a real woman. She said that this is what happens when you hold a man down 100%. Well, you got to love yourself more than you love him. And I think that she has put him before her too many times, and he's pretty much played in her face every time. So Michael Blackson reveals that he welcomed 2 newborn sons within 2 different women just months apart, and says that the news ended his engagement to Radah. So he pretty much said he didn't want to marry her, but then turned around and proposed, and then she said yes, but then they never set a date and never talked about when they planned to get married. I think he did it just to shut her up because she felt like when she found out she was pregnant that the next thing was to get married. So I think he only proposed just to shut her up and give her this false hope. Whole time he was sleeping with and messing around with another girl, unprotected, obviously, because now he has another child a couple months after Radah had hers. All right. This is so crazy. The baby's name is Kuka or some crazy shit. I don't know. So she said that people have been telling her that this situation looks embarrassing. But as you guys can see, she stayed. That's the other baby. That's Radah with her baby with Michael Blackson, and then that's him with the other child. So Michael Blackson says that good day to all my family, friends, and fans. He said that the last few months God has blessed me, but in blessing me came a lot of pain. 2 months after Radah gave birth to little Mikey, a female friend that I've known for over 5 years also gave birth to my son, King Kiwu, or how you say his name, Blackson, said that my 2 boys has brought so much joy to my life, but also caused me to lose my fiance, Radah. Said that Mikey was born Tuesday, June 17th, 2025, and Kwiku, I think that's how he says his name, was born August the 6th of 2025. My apologies for waiting so long, but I didn't know how to do it. He said that my older twin boys, who are now 18, I didn't even know he had twin boys, says didn't find out until last night. And my mom, my own mom, didn't even know. He said that I love my kids and I want to thank God for bringing me 2 more healthy boys. My apology to Radah, and I hope she forgives me for the pain that I brought to her. He says that I'm going to be the best loving father in the world to avoid turning into Nick Cannon or Elon Musk. He says that I'm only dating women that ran out of period or had a hysterectomy. He is such a fool. Yeah, what do y'all think about this? So he's saying, I hope Radah forgive me, and pretty much he wants her to stay with him, but she has made a decision to not, I guess, be proposed to him anymore or not be engaged to him anymore because he continues to lie to her and now have had a whole baby on her. What do y'all think about that? The disrespect, child, the disrespect. I don't know. I don't know. Prayers up, child. That's all I can say. Moving right along. The disrespect. All right. Let's move along. Shout out to Reality Entertainment TV. Let's get into this. Robyn Dixon, honey, and Gizelle. Y'all know they have a podcast, and they are talking about Gizelle Bryant and Robyn Dixon. They react to Wendy and Eddie Osefo getting arrested for felony fraud. Let's hear their take on it. Not that it's any of their business, but they do have a podcast, so let's go.
We had pre-recorded 2 episodes of Reasonably Shady on that Thursday, and then Friday is when the news of the arrest hit. So we missed it. So now we're here and we got to talk about it because that's what we do. We talk about stuff. All right. So anyway, so when the story first came out, it was just very vague. It was like they were arrested for fraud, and I'm like, well, what does that mean? What did they do? And there was no details. Like, okay, like what kind of fraud? What is it related to? And so, you know, I put my little thinking cap on, and I immediately was like telling, because everyone was like, what is it? And I was like, y'all, I think it's related to this robbery that they had at their house.
Right.
And so I went to the Maryland case search. I looked up the case. I saw the
wait. Okay. For the record, Robyn's gonna do the research. Robyn gonna do the research. Just want y'all to know this.
I'm gonna figure it out. I'm like, let me find the facts. So I went to Maryland case search, found the case, and then I saw the dates where it was like the charges were related to certain dates, and it was all in like April 2024. And so then I was like, then I went to Google and I was like, Wendy Osefo house robbed. And that came up, and it was in April of 2024. I was like, okay, so this is related to their house, the robbery at their house. So I put it together before TMZ told the world what it was about.
Right.
But anyway, I mean, first I want to say I am highly shocked, surprised, and disappointed by these charges. You know,
I'm so disappointed.
Yeah. If everything that is in these documents is true, you know, so of course you're guilty, and innocent until proven guilty. But if everything in these charging documents is true, I'm highly disappointed. And then I just have so many questions, like why do we feel the need to do this?
Why?
Yeah,
that is my biggest question. Like I immediately thought, first of all, huge disappointment, sad, right? Because this is so sad for their children, you know, guilty or innocent. Their parents were removed from their house and brought down to a police station and charged. They have mugshots. That is, I'm sure, super scary for their children. So sad. But like, why? Well, surely not. In my mind, I'm like, this can't be for materialistic things. Like, you don't.
I mean, what else is it for though? Because it was highly intentional, highly planned, not well thought out, but thought out.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes me wonder, like, so like I saw a clip where she was kind of like talking about how well Happy Eddie is doing. So it makes me think like, okay, well, was that a exaggeration? Like, was that not the truth? I don't know. But it's also like, why? And then my why questions, like, why did they think that they could get away with this? I don't understand how they thought that they were going to get away with that. It was
she recently put out a statement, I think, or maybe her team did, about she's saying that she was what does it say, that she was charged wrongly?
Yeah. So the lawyers, I mean, this is like typical lawyer. This is like the first step in a legal case. Honestly, it's not.
Oh, this is normal.
Yeah. I mean, Karen did the same thing. She tried to get, tried to say the arrest was kind of illegal and just trying to say that they didn't follow proper procedure with the arrest and with certain things.
Yeah.
This is typical legal procedure. The lawyer is going to do everything they can just to get the case thrown out on anything, on a technicality.
Okay. So I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Because people were saying that I didn't really understand it. And I read I was looking at the comments or whatever, because at this point in time, I run to the comments so fast because I'm just like, explain this to me, y'all.
Right.
And people were like, why isn't she saying she was innocent? Why isn't she saying she was innocent? So as opposed to, I want I wasn't processed properly. Right.
Right. I think I think I'm not a lawyer, but I think as a lawyer, that's probably their first line of defense, to say, you know what, let's just try to get these charges thrown out on a technicality. Boom. And then that's it, you know? Cause that, number one, will save you tons of money and lawyer fees and all of that type of stuff. So I think that's just like their first attempt at trying to get the case thrown out. I don't think it really, I'm not sure. I don't think it really has legs. Karen did attempt the same thing and we see what happened with her.
Okay. I forgot that Karen did that. I totally forgot.
Yeah. You do feel for the kids, because all the kids in their school know about it or heard about it when their parents, hearing their parents talk about it. And
everybody,
stuff like that. So,
everybody. Now, and I kind of wanted to, when you say her and Eddie, I'm so damn crazy. I kind of wanted to be like, just for Wendy's sake, because I do like Wendy. You have your own thoughts, but I do like Wendy. And I wanted to be like, this was all Eddie. This was all Eddie. Eddie did this. I want to tell the people it was all Eddie. But I can't even say that.
Like, a lot of people are hung up on like the insurance claim, which, number one, I just thought was not really smart to try to file $450,000 in insurance. That's a red flag for any insurance company. Like, they're definitely going to do their due diligence and, look into it, because that's a lot of money. And I think insurance companies, it's their responsibility to investigate. I'm more caught up on staging the robbery. That's what I'm caught up on. Like, dang, like, y'all really were like running through, going around your house, making the place look disheveled and taking stuff out of it. And like, where'd you put the stuff? Did you put it in a U-Haul? Did you put it in a storage locker? Like, that's the part that I'm like caught up on. Like, damn, like, really, y'all really did that. If, what the police are saying is true. Like, I'm like, whoa. And then just not really thinking it through and thinking that the police are going to just go with the story of, oh yeah, someone came through this unlocked window, but there's no traces of any type of like disturbance in the yard or on the deck or in the bathroom, like no trace of dirt, no trace of the roof pebbles and stuff like that. Like,
yeah.
I know,
because in the, I don't mean to cut you off, in the defense of the police, that's their job. Their job is to do the work. Their job is to do the DNA. Their job is to sweep it all and fix, because this goes the ID and the CSI and all those shows. They show you how they sweep it. They figure it out.
They retrace the steps of a would-be robber. And so
these the last two need to be talking about anybody's charges or anything. Like, Gizelle, won't you sitting at the reunion talking about you and Jamal was together and he turned around and got married to somebody else? And Robyn, word on the street is you and Juan that y'all about to get a divorce and y'all literally just got married while he's been cheating the entire time. So I feel like y'all probably the last two that need to be talking about anything to do with Wendy and Eddie and their situation. Okay, that's pretty much null and void compared to what you guys are dealing with. I really think that. I don't know why y'all decided to do a podcast. Robyn, you're boring. You don't have any personality whatsoever. Gizelle, why you on a whole podcast, but you got to automatically go into the comments to see what everybody else got to say about what you should be discussing. Maybe you shouldn't be on a podcast if you don't know how to express yourself and or the topics that you guys are meddling into. Okay, we can say it that way. All right, I don't care no more what y'all have to say. We're moving along. Okay, let's get into this Diddy news. I immediately go to the comments so that I can see what somebody else is saying. But what about your opinion? Don't always go by somebody else's opinion, sis. What do you have to say? What is in your brain? All right. Like they say, what's in your wallet, girl? What's in your brain? Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. So they have given us a date as to when Diddy is set to be getting out of the jail down there, girl. So they said the Sean Diddy Combs prison release date has been revealed. According to Hollywood Unlocked, they said that Diddy Combs' official prison release date just dropped, and unless Donald Trump decides to play savior, which I did read that they're saying that no one in the White House, including Donald Trump, has agreed to or even said that they were going to pardon Diddy. So it's looking like he's going to be staying in there serving his good time. All right. So it says the bad boy mogul will not be walking free until May 8th of 2028. So he's going to be sitting for a little bit. All right. You're going to be sitting through Christmas. You're going to be sitting through Halloween. You're going to be sitting through Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day coming up, and a whole nother year. Like, you won't be in there for a little bit. So May 8th of 2028, Diddy is set to be released on that date. All right. I said that according to the Bureau of Prisons, that's when his 50-month sentence for violating the Mann Act wraps up. That's federal time, meaning no parole. Says it good behavior credits or good behavior credits. It said it since Diddy's been locked up since September of 2024, the feds already did the math, factoring in that he can serve about 85% of his time if he keeps his head down and stays out of trouble. Well, we know he's going to keep his head down and his ass up because that's what he like. So it goes on to say that as we previously reported, Diddy was slapped with a pretty lengthy sentence, 50 months, 4 years, which is 4 years and 2 months in prison for 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. Said that he also received 5 years of supervised release and a $500,000 fine. The sentence comes after he was acquitted of more serious charges, such as a SEX trafficking, and of course, you guys know the racketeering conspiracy. Okay, so that is when Diddy is set to be out, May 8th of 2028. All right, so he got a long time. It don't sound like a long time, but it is when you are serving that time. All right, let's move along. Let's get into some Marsau news, and then we're gonna get on out of here because Marsau was seen at some event. Looks like there's Maurice there as well. Let me take down this message. I ran across this. I said, let's show it. And then we're going to talk about these pictures that were put out here a couple days ago that were sent to me as well. That was said that Marsau was trying to holler at a couple girls in the club. His mother-in-law says, no. He was just in the club, just talking to somebody. He wasn't trying to cheat. Not that I know of. But see, that's the thing. You don't know everything that he does. You don't know everything that Marsau do, so you can't really speak on that and come out and say, that's my daughter's husband, and he's not out. You don't know what he's doing. You don't know what he's doing. I mean, just like you followed him in the car. I showed you guys a video the other day. Just like you followed him saying, I'm going to see if he got a woman in his car. You do kind of at some point feel like that he does have the ability to cheat, or maybe he did. I mean, he's in Birmingham for a reason. Shan, who he was seeing for a minute, who he took to Las Vegas, or who he met in Las Vegas, is from Birmingham. Okay, and there's no telling who else he knows in Birmingham. But let's get into this video that I ran across on TikTok of Marsau. All right, and then somebody asked him where Tisha is, and he acted like he was going to answer it, but then he was like he didn't want to answer it. Okay, he didn't care to answer where Tisha was. Probably didn't know where she was. But let's get into this. Let's shout out to Mob Town Kitty. All right, shout out to Mob Town Kitty. Let's go.
Oh, you say a tour? Yeah. Nigga, I'm so fucking crazy, boy. The nigga go near, boy. You can't stop a nigga from near.
What she said?
She had to, what's your ass what she said? I know your messy ass. Hey, you got some messy motherfuckers in the back, bro. Messy ass. Ask him where white that.
Not messy.
Oh, you say a tour? Yeah. nigga stop a nigga from me.
What T-shirt?
I said, what's your ass money? She said. I hear your mess ass. Hey, you got some messy motherfuckers in the back, bro. Mess ass. Ask them where white at.
Not messy. You even know where she's at? Anywho. All right, so y'all see that the girls in the back was asking Marsau, where's Tisha at? He was getting ready to say at the crib, but then he stopped. Like he maybe didn't know where she was. Okay. I don't know. But let's get into this because I want to refresh you guys' memory of what Shan had to say on the interview with Ariane and Martell. All right, we're just going to play just a little snippet of it. I don't need to play a lot because we've already seen this interview, I think, more times than enough. All right, and I don't really want to give Ariane too many views because, yeah. But let's get into Shan in terms of how she said she met Marsau and how she moved real quick in terms of meeting him, how they got to know each other real fast. So she met him. She is from Birmingham. She talked about how he was, paying for her flights to go places and meeting him. And they were at Maurice's place over there, Credit One, having little rendezvous or whatever on top of their furniture up over there. He wouldn't take her to no hotel, maybe because he didn't want to get caught, but he would be over, according to Shan, Marsau, she was messing with him and having sexual contact with him at Credit One. So let's go ahead and hear what she had to say here, and then we're going to talk.
To get into it. So you know Marsau.
Mm-hmm.
How well do you know Marsau?
Very well.
Okay. When did y'all meet?
Girl.
Where did y'all meet?
We met in a local bar.
Okay.
In Huntsville?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And let's just say, as soon as we met, we got to know each other very fast.
Very fast.
Very fast.
Now, what is your meaning when you say we got to know each other?
We hung out, we talked some shit, and then,
Yeah.
The energy be good. So
Yeah. Also, y'all kind of.
So that day that y'all met, y'all hung out that day? Oh, so did he approach you or did you approach him? Like, did you think he was?
Me.
He approached you.
Yeah.
Okay. So the same day you met him, y'all.
Not the same day, maybe like the next day.
Okay.
Like we met at night. We met at a local bar, so he had to get home, I guess. I don't know, but I had to go home too. So we were just hanging out. The next day we went out.
Were both y'all in a relationship at that time?
I'm not sure 100% what he had going on at the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm completely single,
Okay.
living life, and I'm thinking this could be him.
Okay.
Okay.
So you
So you was looking for a relationship. You were looking for marriage. You was looking to have some kids with somebody. All that good stuff.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
I thought that.
He was giving those type of vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we was vibing so good. I really, really enjoyed the time that we spent. Like he made me feel good. He was
Really?
handsome.
so within 24 hours y'all seen each other again.
He was handsome.
Martell, hush.
I'm so.
I'm
Hush.
not.
If that's why she
Oh,
feels.
no, I'm just asking. I just had to double take and just
Well, he's
ask.
acting to me now, but he was fine then. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So you don't think he's handsome now?
No, he's a little smoother now than he was then because.
Ain't that smooth about the man.
Ain't nothing.
He just know how to talk good.
Oh, he got
Okay.
that mouthpiece.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. So that really won you over.
Yeah.
Was the mouthpiece.
Yeah.
So within 24 hours of you meeting him, y'all seen each other again.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, he went in for the kill.
So where did y'all see each other the next time?
Fair use.
And his business.
What business?
I can't remember the name. I think it's like Credit something, but it's right off of university. He has his own business.
Credit
And
One.
yeah, Credit. Yes, that's absolutely
Yeah.
that. That's
So
that's
what does it look like in there, or what it like? Do you remember
Well, it might look
anything?
different now. They just fixed it up.
Okay, but
At
then
the time.
what was it?
Well, I know when you go in, they got this round table, different rooms, but we mostly talked and chilled at the round table
Okay.
and had our fun in the different rooms.
So within 24 hours, y'all was in another room having fun.
Yeah.
Okay, girl. I mean,
Was anybody else?
I'm not here to judge.
Off the rip, yeah.
Okay.
Who? If you don't mind me asking.
Maurice, and then another time, Maurice's brother.
Micah? They all look alike.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay. I mean, I'll let you.
So how many times, like, did you see Marsau?
A handful of times.
A handful of times.
I
Okay.
mean, this like the length of your relationship.
Basically,
Okay.
yeah. It didn't. It lasts about a good few months, maybe about a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
On and off.
Okay.
But
So what was the basic, like, did he take you out? Were y'all in public? Or were y'all just like at Credit One? Like, did y'all eat? Y'all was never in public.
At Credit One, we met at the club.
So y'all was about fucking in Credit One.
We definitely was fucking at Credit One.
Okay.
Maurice got cool with my friend.
Okay.
They was hanging out too. I don't know what they had going on, but I do know that was a thing too.
Okay.
And
wow.
And she not here, so we'll leave that at that. Yeah. We here to talk. You're right. Okay.
We might pick her up next time.
Next time, part 2.
But I can't say she was there with me a couple times that we met at Credit One to talk to Maurice and Marcel. We was
okay.
Oh, so it was going down at Credit One.
Basically.
I've heard about Credit One, but like this is the first time that I'm hearing like a story where I can be like, oh, okay, she told me. I just heard that was somewhere that they take women and obviously get it on.
Do they thing.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, it wasn't no beds, but
it wasn't no beds.
But we figured it out.
So where we y'all at? Oh my God.
You're supposed to figure it out.
Mark your hush.
I'm saying you're supposed to.
Have we figured it out a couple times?
Have we?
I know. Oh.
We got the SUVs.
Hush, Marcel, stop. This not about us. Oh, Lord. I understand.
Oh, I want to know how they figured it out.
Okay.
Was it the table? The chairs?
We never did it on the table. That would have been good.
Damn.
That would have been good. Because that table was pretty big.
Yeah. So we out on the floor with some
Y'all was on the floor?
It was
hey, that's the best set.
No, it was more so like chair bend over type vibes, like real quick popping. Cause
so it was quick. It was not like nothing passionate, nothing up here. I'm making love.
Absolutely
It's pump. Got a nut. Gotta go.
I don't know. Did you fall in love with him?
I'm a person like people because I like people.
Yeah.
So I liked him. So
Okay.
I didn't judge him based off the fact that he was fat. I just chalked up to the fact that my coochie was good.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's what's up.
It'd be like that.
Yeah.
So originally when you first met him, did you know that he was married? Did he have a ring on?
I don't remember him having a ring on.
Okay.
But the way he was moving, I assumed, and I picked up on the speculation of it.
He had somebody, you didn't know he was married, but you just know that it was another significant other. Because he been with, how long he been with Tisha, Martell?
What, 16 years?
16, 17 years?
He would never take me anywhere other than that building. So,
dang,
obviously,
Martell.
he had something going on. So, and then with him feeling like I got this business building, why would I get a room? But
Martell, is that his business building? I didn't.
No, that was Maurice's.
Oh.
Yeah, Maurice's.
And you gonna let your brother use to get a quick little pump.
Yeah, have a good time.
Majority of the time, Maurice would be there. Actually,
so did you see Maurice with another woman? Or was he there?
Let me ask you this. Hold up. Wait a minute. So you mentioned a couple of times Maurice being there. So did you and Maurice and you Marsau do something there?
We didn't do nothing then at the time. But with it being Maurice's building, I feel like Maurice was his lie, his alibi.
Oh.
Because
okay. That's what brothers.
Yeah, he couldn't do nothing without Maurice. Maurice is always there.
Okay.
But Maurice wasn't necessarily there with the woman. Okay, that you seen.
He did meet a friend.
Right. You did tell us that.
Okay. We would hang out. It would just be me, him, and Maurice. Maurice just be like chilling out in the front. I don't know. So I think there was a lot in together. Yeah.
Okay.
Like we together, we doing some business.
Okay.
All right, so we don't need to hear no more. So Shannon saying that Marsau was moving like he was this single person. He didn't have on, not that she knew of, didn't have on a ring. Now we do know a few times on the show, it was said that even Tisha told Marsau he needs to wear his ring. Like, why are you out without your ring? Even Wanda told him at Maurice and Kimmy's wedding, like, why are you here without your ring? Like, they were really on him about not wearing his ring. That's probably why he wasn't wearing his ring, because if you're out trying to talk to somebody, the last thing you want another woman to see is a wedding ring. Okay, that's gonna knock your whole vibe out, right? That's gonna knock everything out that you're trying to do. So let's go ahead and look at these pictures, okay? Because according to what somebody was trying to say, they were saying his mother-in-law was pretty much trying to say that he was not out cheating that she know of, but then you don't know. You're not with him everywhere he go. He could say, hey, I'm about to go down here and talk to somebody about a job, but then you really going to talk to a woman. You just never know, because men can be sneaky. Okay. But let's look at the pictures. Let's refresh you guys' memories again. Okay. Does this look like you just talking to somebody, like you just in the club and you just stumble over to say hey to somebody? You can kind of look how she's looking at him and how close he is up on her, how he has the hand up on the chair. I look at body language, okay? I look at body language, the way he's looking at her, he's looking into her eyes, he's smiling at her, the way she's looking at him, you can tell she's kind of engaged into what he's saying. All right, the hand up on the couch is kind of like a personal type of thing, okay? Like, I want to get to know you maybe. If I'm talking to some random person in the club, if I ain't trying to get to know you, I don't need your hand over by me, and I don't need you that close to me because I need my space. You're in my bubble. But if I'm trying to engage with you, if I'm feeling you, and I'm really into what you're saying to me, then you being that close to me would not be a problem. All right. So let's go ahead, back it up. This is him still in conversation. This is her saying something to him. Obviously, if you're in a club, you know, it's kind of loud with music and stuff going on. So you're going to have to lean in a few times to hear what said person is saying. All right. So they seem to be, from what I was told, from who was there and took these pictures, said that he was talking to this particular woman right here for a very long time. And he was macking to another woman as well with the blonde, blonde braids or whatever. So he was kind of, you know, around the room a little bit. That's him. That's him talking there. I'm on live, babe. Okay. Okay. Not yet. You can. All right, babe. Sorry, y'all. That's my husband calling. All right. So, yeah. So as you guys can see, he is having a conversation here with yet another female. Okay. With yet another female. All right. This picture here looks like he might have seen the person that's taking the picture of him. All right. Or maybe this girl was like, oh, somebody's getting ready to take a picture, or somebody's got a phone up. You never know. But he looks into the camera right here with this look on his face. He's talking to this girl here. Not sure who this person is, but he seems to be engaged in the look on his face, the way he's staring at her. I don't know. It kind of gives that vibe a little bit. Okay. All right. See how close he is up on this person that he's talking to? There's no space in between, which kind of makes me feel like a conversation of I want to get to know you could have been. I don't know. I wasn't there, but giving the pictures, that's what it's saying to me. Okay. What do you guys think? It's a little too close for a married man. You married, it need to be some space in between you up on this person. Okay. I know it ain't that packed up in there. There's some space back there. You know, it's some space in there. So you ain't have to be that close. All right. So again, he's talking to this person. Don't know who this person is. All right. So let's go back to and according to Shan said he got a mouthpiece, that he has the gift of gab, that he knows what to say to the ladies to get them in the Mercedes. Okay. Yeah. All right. So shout out to Show Stylist Spirit, because she did a sound bite. Okay. So instead of playing Wanda's video, which I'm not going to do, I will play Show Stylist Spirit's sound bite. She doesn't mind. So shout out to her. Shout out to Show Stylist Spirit. So let's hear what Wanda had to say. And I ain't gonna play a lot of it. She's saying that she don't think that he was out cheating, that he was just having just a random conversation with a woman in the club. My thing is, you weren't there. You don't know that. So to make that kind of assumption is, I don't know, a preconceived notion maybe. But let's go ahead and get into it. Shout out to, and this is fair use commentary. Let's go. Let me turn it all the way up so y'all can hear. But this is what she had to say. She meaning his mother-in-law. Okay.
Commentary. So is not still cheating, as I know of. And the woman y'all seen was just a friend of the place, wherever they was. And she was talking to him. If my husband see all the men that comes up to me and talk to me, we was at the class yesterday. I told y'all, 15 minutes coming up to me. So why my husband get mad about that? Why would he go and chop me? I'll be dead around here. Waiting on, sitting out there because somebody's hey, Miss Wanda. Hey, baby, how you doing? And that's exactly why I speak back to them. Hey, baby, how you doing? Why do you get mad? Come on, y'all. Come on. Y'all ain't got nothing else to do to say this man everything Marsau do. Marsau can't do no wrong. And he most definitely can't do no wrong in y'all sight. He can do all. Even if he do wrong, that's right. Y'all so backwards. Oh my God. Y'all so delusion. Y'all would think what so do right. You're gonna be wrong. If you do wrong, you're gonna be right. That's how delusion y'all asses. Now, stupid can you get to send me a motherfucking text and let me know, oh yeah, my son-in-law is over here fucking with this woman here. Stupid bitch. Get somewhere with that. Get somewhere with that. That is so ignorant. I keep moving. I'm gonna keep moving. What I think about myself. Marsau know better, baby. And he know better not to come here. And when they told me to go from Birmingham, I said, oh, hell no. There's no way possible. Now, y'all could have said, North Carolina, somewhere over there. But I understood it. But Marsau ain't no motherfucking fool. Because I'm going to do the things she should want to. And that's the fuck his ass up. Okay?
All right, we're gonna stop it there. So what do you guys think about that? To say that there's no way that Marsau would be down there trying to holler at a girl in Birmingham. Well, Shan is from Birmingham. The girl that we just saw in the interview with Ariana and Martell, she is from Birmingham. She is from Birmingham, and she said she had a whole full-on sexual situationship with Marsau. So there is some way that he would mess with someone in Birmingham. You saw him in Birmingham and was following him. Okay, so he do be in Birmingham. Let's just go ahead and establish that. He will be in Birmingham for whatever reason. Like I said, he did meet Shan at some bar. I don't think it was in Birmingham, but she is from Birmingham. I don't know who he was there to see when he was in Birmingham, but he was definitely in Birmingham. Okay. And this particular club right here where he's talking to this woman is in Birmingham. It's in Birmingham. His wife was not with him during the time, and he was definitely making his rounds. But the person who took the pictures and what was told to me is that he was definitely talking to this young woman for quite some time, as well as the other woman. He was making his way around the room talking to a lot of females, and that's inappropriate for a married man. Okay. And I hear he did not have a ring on as well. So, I mean, I don't know what you were expecting. I told y'all about another situation when Tisha was at the Beyonce concert. Marsau was out at some club out in the parking lot with his door, because you know he was in that yellow car, his yellow Mercedes, and he had his door up, and females were in his face because it was caught on Stormi's live. Stormi and her husband, when they were going into the club, because Stormi had like a little snake or something with her, and she saw Marsau outside, and there were females up in his face, and he was skinning and grinning, talking to these girls. So he do be doing some shit that this kind of, suspect, I'll say, that I feel a married man should not do. So to say, yeah, no, he know motherfucking well not to be in Birmingham doing nothing. Well, he do be in Birmingham. We've established that, okay? I mean, do I need to show the video again? He do be in Birmingham. But that is it, and that is all for this video, because this is a pop-in, you guys. And we will see you on the next one, okay? Let me go ahead and give my shout-outs, and we're going to get on out of here. But again, shout-out to Show Style and Spirits for the sound bite, okay? Because we're not going to play Wanda stuff, but we can't get away with the sound bite according to YouTube standards, okay? Sound bites are allowed. And shout-out to Show Style and Spirits for that. Okay, let's get back to my main screen. All right. Again, fair use in entertainment. Okay. True TV Podcast. Thank you so much, Tyra KBR, Sweet Essence, Scorpion Miss, and Rose Armstead. Thank you guys so much for modding for me. Also, thank you to all the content creators that may be in the building. Janetta Speaks, thank you so much. Queen Speaks TV, Simple Mom Family TV. Shay Renee, Miss Diddy, thanks for being here. Shay P, JCD Creations. If we have any more content creators, let me know. And I will give you guys some acknowledgement. Thank you guys so much again for being here. All my Caramelians, love you guys down. Please like the video, share the video, and subscribe. And we'll see you on the next one, okay? Bye.